Greetings, programs. Welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews, where I guess I'm going to continue looking at some more modern action figures that you might find on the toy aisles right now. So I guess consider this a, Christmas shopping potential review sort of thing. But today we're going to go ahead and look at the new, I want to say it's G.I. Joe Origins Baroness figure. So, anyone doesn't know or hasn't been paying attention, we have a new line of just carded 6-inch G.I. Joe figures out right now. And I am very impressed with them. I know my camera is not sure how bright or dark it's supposed to be right now. I apologize. Unfortunately, I cannot turn that off because anyone who doesn't know, I'm not actually using a camera. This is my phone. But yeah, I have to say, for $10, which is what these are going for, this is a really, really good figure. I know a lot of people, we saw the product shots for these things, and we actually thought they were going to be the 3 3/4 inch, classic G.I. Joe size. No, we're actually getting full-size figures. And for, size reference, here she is with the Snake Eyes Origins, declassified figure of Baroness. So, there's your, side-by-side here. And just super quick to point out how few differences there actually are between these figures in terms of posability. This figure has a thigh joint, 2 knee joints, and ankle joints, ankle joints and wrist joints. Those are the only joints not present on this figure. Because, bring her in here really quick so you can see, nicely painted and sculpted face. I do really like the face design there. Nice molded detail throughout the entire figure as well. Not a ton of paint, but I would definitely say enough paint. You do want to keep her in a well-lit room, actually, because this black and navy, they very quickly look black if you don't have her under direct light. But no, this is, multiple colors going on here, which helps show what paint there really is. But, posability-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you get, not much up and down just because of the hair sculpt, actually, but, decent rotation. Depending on where you've got things rotated, you get a little more up and down going on. You got a universal in the shoulders, so they rotate all the way around, up and down as you'd want. Single joint in the elbow, which gets you a 90-degree bend. It's a stiff one, but, it's there. There's a rotation there as well. We'll cover the waist here in a second because this is a gimmick figure, technically. Ball joints in the hips, so she can kick forward. Can't really kick back because they had to give her a nice butt sculpt, apparently, but, she can almost do the splits. A tiny bit of rotation there, but not much. Like I said, this is missing a thigh rotation. Single bend in the knee, so you get 90 degrees there, and a rotation. Then that's really it. Worth mentioning, she does have a larger foot peg size than most figures have, which is weird. Don't know what's up with that. She does come with some accessories. I've already pre-put things in her hand because it's tricky to get them in, but she's got these little, cobra daggers. She does come with 2 of those, as well as this weird, snake-mouthed gun. Lot of really nice molded detail on this thing, actually. I do really like it. But, like I mentioned, the waist. It's both a gimmick and a posing joint. But the thing is, if you want to pose her, you have to turn her this way. So if you want her looking that way, you do it by turning her all the way around. And obviously it is one of those joints that's going to really mess up the way the sculpt looks. Because if you pull her back the other way, I'm going to move my hand here just because, yeah, she's got one of those little spring-loaded, spin around, and attack gimmicks. This is shared by every figure in this line. it definitely makes a lot more sense for Snake Eyes and Storm Dude, whatever, Mr. White Ninja. I'm not super versed in GI Joe. I won't lie. I'm not gonna pretend, but it makes more sense for them. But it's cool that it's here. Uh, Overall, I do have to say, yeah. If you just want some simple, GI Joe figures, either for a kid or just to have for display, on your desk or whatever, and you don't want to do a whole lot of ridiculous posing with them, these new figures are pretty good. She does have very small feet, which means I'm having a little bit of trouble getting her to stand. There we go. Um, but yeah, these are perfectly fine, simple little display figures, good for kids. Uh, let's face it, as much money as the two main ninja guys can be, this is a great way to get the ninja guys for your shelf. And again, you're paying half the price of this figure, but I would dare say you're still getting like 70% of the quality here. Yes, a few joints are sacrificed, but it's still got the sculpting, the paint. This is more painted than this figure is, to be honest. So, yeah, I do have to say, I have a big recommendation for these new G.I. Joe figures as a whole. So, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.